Hey, Rochelle. I want to see if you remember this story. Do you remember a time when I said to you, I think we should invest in Apple?
I do.
Do you remember what you said?
I said do it.
So I remember because we moved into our brand new house, and at the time we just bought an Apple computer, our first Apple computer, and the only reason we bought the Apple computer is because we had this desk and we didn't want a big ugly tower sitting there, so we bought an iMac.
This is the new iMac design, and it's just stunning.
And I love the computer so much, I say to Rochelle, we should buy stock in Apple. And I didn't. So you know where the story's going. If we invested our savings that we had at that time into Apple, do you know how much money we'd have today?
No, not a clue.
Over $400,000. Do you remember 2 years later when I said, we should invest in Google because Google is about to go public and we should put our savings into Google? Do you remember that?
I mean, vaguely.
Do you remember what you said?
I'm sure I said the same thing. I'm sure I said go for it.
Yeah, you said go for it. And I didn't. If we would have invested then in 2006, again, our savings at that point, I'd be a little bit under $300,000 today. Here's actually the story that I want to tell myself today. Looking back on my life, I've never regretted doing something. Even when I got the bad tattoos in college, I actually don't even regret those. They're bad tattoos. I have a Japanese tattoo on my arm that actually doesn't say anything. Yes, I'm that guy. I have Japanese letters on my arm that actually mean nothing. That's me. I don't even regret that. But what I do regret is the times when we thought we should have made a decision and I didn't. Driving by our old apartment today, and we moved out of that apartment, we moved into the house on Maitland, and I remember we bought that house for $139,000 and we were freaking out because it was so much money. Imagine if we were still living in that house, no mortgage, we'd have a ton of money.
Oh yeah, that'd be amazing.
That would be amazing. But since then we moved and built several houses, including building a house that we contracted out ourselves.
We did have a subcontractor, but that's a whole long other story in itself. So ultimately we ended up having to subcontract it on ourselves in the end.
Even though that experience was horrible, I don't regret that decision at all.
No.
I don't regret the decision that we went to BC. Even though everything didn't turn out like we thought it was going to, I still don't regret that at all. And it made me reflect on how everything in life, the regrets are things that we didn't do opposed to the things that we did do. Even the decisions that didn't work out how we thought they were going to work out.
Everything that we've done, whether it seemed to be a good choice or not, we've learned so much from that I could never say that I wish it had never happened.
And so either we can live our life regretting and wishing we did something, or we can go for it. We can do it. And then even if there's a bad decision, we won't have regret. Not that long ago, I told Rochelle we should pull all of our money out of savings and put it into Amazon. Do you remember what you said?
I said, do it, and you actually need to do it this time. I'm not letting you not do it.
And I listened to Rochelle this time. We did put our money in Amazon 7 months ago. In the last 7 months, we've made over $50,000 with Amazon. So that's a positive story. Is there anything in life you regret so far?
No, I can't say I have any regrets, no.
So you don't regret saying yes to me 20
No.
years ago? 18
Not at
years
all.
ago? Okay.
Never even thought about regretting it.